Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Major Level Entertainment. I am your host of this channel, Major Level Entertainment. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, come in, hit that like, share, subscribe button. Anytime you see videos whereby I'm not putting them up so fast and I'm setting them ahead of time, come in, please hit that notification bell. I just wanted to come up here and talk real quick about tonight. Y'all see the title. I know some of my titles be long, but I feel like I'll be having a lot to say in the titles to introduce the show that I'm talking about. Um, yeah, you heard it. You heard it right, and you heard it here first. I'm probably among one of the first Laker fans to say that this let the dynasty begin. I'm going to see how we play tonight, and for the next couple games, I'll be monitoring closely how we play with Luka out there on the floor, because that's going to determine the legacy for the rest of the season, for this team and then in seasons to come. But I do believe Luka's going to come in. He's going to be acclimated. He's a consummate professional. Been playing this game since he was 7, 8 years old, and now he's 25, 26. He's been playing, over 15 years of his life, and he knows the game of basketball. So definitely want to shine light on that. But y'all, welcome to the legacy, man. Welcome to the legacy. There he is. There go my sniper. I told you I can't do the show without him. I told you every time I do the show, he's going to pull up. I don't care if it's in the middle of the show, beginning of the show, near the end of the show. But when he pulls up, I just feel that extra sense of security around me. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to my nephew and my sniper, H. Davis, man. Thank you for showing up always, always, always. Thank you for always supporting the channel, man. Much love. That's why he got his wrench over there. You know what I mean? So just talking about the dynasty, man. You might as well go ahead and book 2025 championship. It's gonna happen. And I said it, and I've said it time and time again. I've said it on my channel. I said it on Lil Bro channel. I said it everywhere that I talk to people. I said, when we win this championship, not if, when we win this championship, get ready to repeat. Let me say that again. When we win this championship, get ready to repeat. Now, would it be a three-peat? I don't know. But it's certainly not outside the realm of possibilities. But I do believe that if we win this championship this year, when we win this championship this year, because I believe we will, then we will go on to win it in 2026. And that's going to effectively give us 19 championships. I'm telling you, yo, we're still a center away. I'm talking about a starting center. But at this point, I mean, I don't care if we can't find one, cool. If we can't find one, okay. But if I am Rob Pelinka and staff and all the other scouters that he have working with him and around him, I'm going overseas to look for a center, to be honest with you. Yo, there he is. Hey, look, shout out to Angry Lakers Fan Media, man. Angry Lakers Fan Media. Angry has a channel, as y'all all know. Most of the family members that's on my channel is on his channel, is on Lakers and 5 channel, is on Laker Girl channel. He is a part. We are all a part of that Laker universe. You know what I'm talking about? We all got our own little different universes, our galaxies, but we are a part of this Laker universe because we are Laker fans and we are the best of the best. You understand what I'm talking about? So look, when you're talking about content, you want to go over there. That's another Laker channel, but he talks about everything else. Like I talk about everything else. But Angry Laker Fan Media, man, please go over there. The best in the game, especially when it comes to those intros, man. I'm telling you, bar none. I think about paying him to get me to do mine. You know what I'm talking about? I got enough money. You know what I'm saying? Come get this money, Angry. So shout out to Angry Lakers fan, man. You know what I'm talking about? He said, Lakers world order in 5. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Major level Lakers world order in 5. You know what I'm talking about? Because we are on a major level. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I appreciate you showing up. But, yeah, man, just doing a little quick show talking about, the dynasty I believe will happen. I've been saying it, and I wanted to be on record that, I was probably among the first to say it. But I think that everybody else stands with me when I say that we will win the championship this year. But I had that sentiment before we got Luka. When we simply had AD, because I was hinging everything on us getting a starting caliber center. And just with that alone, having AD and no center to back him up, with with Dorian Finney-Smith, coming to his own, and then Vandy coming back, and then Max Christie coming into his own. I have faith in the team. I just always said we were a tweak away. If you go back to some of the old streams on Lakers are 5, I said we're just a tweak away. So, you know what I'm talking about? Now that we got Luka Doncic, you know what I'm saying? I call him Donkey Kick because he got to kick the shit out of people. I believe that our chances of winning the championship, just for me, they went up even higher. I mean, I already had us winning, but now he just made the stakes a little higher. And I'm going to go out on a limb even further and say that once we win, and I've been saying this all year, once we win this championship this year, we will go on to repeat in 2026. Remember, when we do it next year, I want y'all to come back and be like, damn, Major said we do it. And then I'm going to go even crazier and say, you know what? If we happen to win next year, there's a strong possibility, especially if by this time we got another center, maybe even another key piece to the team, maybe another 3-and-D player who can knock down the three and play defense at the same time along the perimeter, alongside of DFS, who we should be re-signing or whatever, when the time comes. Bro, we will have built a dynasty, and it starts now. It starts now. I can't wait to see what Luka looks like with this team, his brand of play with this team, alongside the minds of Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and then he got coaches like Nate McMillan in the back, and Scotty Brooks, veteran coaches, and then JJ Redick is there. He's going to help him get acclimated to the system, and then we got the beautiful coaching staff, training staff that's going to help him get acclimated, and then we have a couple OGs back. Well, we got Markieff Morris. He's an OG. We don't really need him to be super impactful, but just be somebody for the youngsters. You know what I mean? And now that we've lost AD and we have Jackson Hayes as our primary starting center, we do need a viable center, and that's all we need. I mean, even if we do need a 3-and-D guy, but if we don't get that 3-and-D guy, if we get a viable center, y'all, we're more than good. You know what I mean? So I'm calling it here first. I'm saying we're going to three-peat. I'm calling it ahead of time. So in 2028, come back and see me. If I'm still on the channel, come back and see me. Or if I come up on your channel, I want you to be like, hey, Major was right back in 2025. He said we'd win 3 in a row, and we did. I'm telling you, man. There's and I talked about this on Angry Show. I talked about it on Lakers and 5 show before. I said there's an air in Los Angeles, California, right? You have to be here to know it. Not being, from afar, looking at it on TV, whatever the case may be. You have to be in the thick of it. But people in California know. People who are from California know. There is an air. There's a winning championship air. Like an aura that's in the air every single time we win a championship. I told y'all time and time again. I said the only time I didn't really feel that was in 2010 because everything it kind of caught me by surprise. But every other time, I haven't felt this strongly about a championship. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't felt this strongly about a championship since 2000 when we won again. Because before 2000, the last time the Lakers won a championship? 87. A lot of y'all wasn't even born yet. And if you were born, you were too young to be fans. You weren't even thinking about basketball 87. But see, 87, I was 12 years old. So I was more than old enough to think about basketball. I was, so I was in the thick of it. And I remember the feeling in 1987, going downtown, going to J.J. Newberry's and Thrifty's when Thrifty's had the bombest ice cream in America. You going down there, and you're like, man, I can't wait. Prairie is packed because everybody's trying to get to the farm in Inglewood and this and this and that. And then, man, there's an Inglewood cemetery right across the street from the farm. You could even hear the dead getting up looking. You could see eyes. You look over the fence over at Inglewood Cemetery, and you see just a bunch of eyes poking because they looking to see what the Lakers is going to do this year. And we came in there, and we beat ass. And then here come the Pistons, 1988. And you know what? From that point on, we started going down. And you know what? I never felt that championship air again until 2000, a whole 13 years later. And then when my favorite Laker of all time, Magic Johnson, retired in 1991, man, I cried like a baby. I was 16 years old, 17 years old. I cried like a baby when that happened. I just came home from football practice and heard it on the news. My dad had it to the news. Pops was alive then, had it to the news. I saw it and was like, oh, man, you know what I did? And I ain't gonna lie, because at that time we didn't live too far from the Forum. We stayed right outside of Inglewood at that point. So what I did was I hopped on my bike. I went straight out because I stayed off 103rd and Western. I went straight out Western, hit that left, got all the way from Western all the way to Manchester. Hit that left on Manchester, took my beach cruiser and rolled all the way from Western and Manchester all the way down to Manchester and Prairie. That's where the Forum was. I had to go there because they had the press conference at the Forum. I had to be in the thick of it. Just got up, hopped on my beach cruiser, and took off down there, man. And I'm telling you, man, it was something crazy, man. I'm telling you. So, but I feel like winning that championship air again, man. I'm telling you. We got more people that just came in. He said, Angry said, appreciate you, Major. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. H. Davis said, salute, Angry. Mike Alexander, man, shout out. Thank you, man. Thank you for showing up. Mike Alexander said, Big Major, what up? What it do, man? What it do? I'm blessed and highly favored. You know what I'm saying? Mike Alexander said, he said, you can even see the dead getting up looking. I'm telling you, Micah, right across the street from the Forum, bro. I don't know if you've ever been to LA. I don't know if you're from out here or whatever. But right across the street from the Forum is Inglewood Cemetery, man. I got a couple of dead family members over there. And I'm telling you, at nighttime, you can look over across the street because it's directly across the street from there. You look over across the street, and you know the cemetery's closed. Ain't nobody there but the security guard. And you remember that movie, The Hills Have Eyes? I'm telling you, look across there, man, and all you see is pitch black over there. You just see a bunch of eyes looking, and they facing the Forum like, man, what is they gonna do tonight? I'm telling you, man. Now, I wasn't tweaking, and I couldn't have been high because I wasn't smoking nothing, and I know I wasn't drunk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you what I saw. I peered across the street, and I saw eyes looking back at me. And one of them even spoke to me. They said, you know what? I don't know who they playing tonight, but you tell them to whoop some ass. Yes, sir, whoever you are. I didn't know if it was a real person or a spirit or some type of entity. I don't know what it was, but all I know is that thing told me to tell the Lakers to go out there and kick some ass. So when I got inside the game, when I got inside the arena, I yelled to the top of my lungs. Probably couldn't hear me, but I yelled to the top of my lungs, hey, yo, the dead dude across the street said kick ass. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. You know what I'm talking about? So anyway, J. the Scorpio, salute chat, Big Major. What's happening? 2 nights. Oh, man, yeah, it's going to be lit. Tonight's going to be lit. Yo, are you new? I ain't never seen you before. Jay the Scorpio, man. Are you new to the channel? Are you new to the channel, or you somebody I already know? You just changed the name. What is it? You know what I'm saying? Michael Alexander said, yeah, I was born in MAK. Oh, shit. Okay. So you know what I'm talking about, Mike. You from Compton. You know what I'm talking about? Michael's from Compton. I live in Compton now. I've been in Compton now, living in Compton now for the last, I've been at this house 26 years now, but I'm from Watts. I was raised in Watts. Everybody know my backstory. Born in Jersey, raised in Watts. I lay claim to LA because literally, I've been out here since I was 2 months old. Not 2 years old, 2 months old. All my goddamn life. I'll be 50 in March. I've been out here for 49 years and 10 months. You know what I'm saying? So I lay claim to that, but I do go home every year because I got my family. I got, my kids are back home or whatever, back east or whatever. So you know how that does. I always have family ties out there, but I was just born there, but I was raised in California, east side to be exact. So I am a Watts baby. You understand what I'm talking about? So yes, sir. Angry says, salute Scorpio. Found you on Lakers and 5, bro. Hey, man, Man, shout out to Jay the Scorpio, man. Appreciate you, man. You know, I didn't even know I was like recognizable. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody gives a fuck about me. I just get on, show every now and again, talk my shit, give my takes, and boom, get off. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to DJ for, for plugging me in with the in crowd. Remember I told y'all the other day, I said there are 8 recognizable people on this planet, yo. And y'all already know who I'm gonna name. When we was kids, you had that your grandmama or somebody you know grandmama had that picture of Jesus up on the wall. Jesus, JFK, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Then you got Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. That's 7. And then the 8th person, right, that you probably never even would have imagined, for the most recognizable person on the planet, is DJ of Lakers in 5, man. I'm telling you. If you're going to go out to get a picture, right, and you got a picture of all these other guys I just named, have DJ send you a mugshot photo, right, from like 1999 or some shit, however long it was he took the mugshot. And then you take that motherfucker, you frame it, right? Go to Slauson Swap Meet over here. I know the guy over there, he'll frame it for you for about $10. And then hang that motherfucker up in your basement, in your garage, in your attic, your man cave. I don't give a fuck what you do, but it should be 8 motherfuckers on your wall, and he should be one of them. I'm just saying. Yeah. So shout out to my guy, man. Thank you for showing up to the channel, man. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? He said, Major, I'm a diehard Lakers fan, bro. You be cooking on Lakers in 5. Oh, man, thank you for listening, bro. Thank you. I'm glad somebody recognizes your boy's gifts and abilities, man. I try to do my best, Every now and again, I feel inspired. But I usually get up there and I try to cook a hater, man. Like, because I am diehard, bro. When I tell you I'm diehardest of the heart, man, I've been a Laker fan since 1979, bro. I was a kid. And I am fully aware of everything that was going on at that time because it was explained to me. My father would sit there, he would go over the games with me. You see that son, the guy is wearing number 33, that's Kareem. He's the greatest basketball player. So it was embedded in me. And here I am today standing in front of you guys, able to talk about my Lakers, your Lakers, our Lakers. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Show up to the channel often, man. I'll be doing different shows, but I don't just talk about the Lakers. I don't just talk about sports. I do other shows. I do shows on relationship topics. I do shows on survival. I do shows. Anything that I learned, that I picked up in my 5 decades on this planet, man, I try to speak about. Some of these shows might help people, counsel people, give people some type of guidance. So I really do talk about everything on here, man. So feel free to come back anytime, man. And if you come back 5 times, man, 5 times in a row, and I see you, you're going to get that wrench, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that wrench. I got to work on giving Angry a wrench. You know what I'm saying? Angry been around forever. But Angry be so busy on his show, man. He don't come up here all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not complaining about it. I'm not going to cry about it or anything. But I'm just saying, like, don't forget about your boy. You're getting big and all that. You just, people tend to forget. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, no, man, I talk about everything over here. And then also, if you have something that you want me to talk about in the chat, you guys always can feel free to put it down in the chat, and then I'll bring it up. And I also do pull-up shows sometimes. But when I do these little quick shows, because I'm a very busy dude, man. When I do these little pull-up quick shows, they be solo shows. But when the show is interesting enough, or if I know I got time to be on for a while, I will drop a link and let everybody else come up, man, like the rest of the family do. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm hella busy. Shout out to Chow Lee, man. Thank you. Are you new? Hey, man, I feel like, I feel like these new people are coming in because of my association with Angry and Lakers in 5, because they're so much bigger than me, and on the channel, man. I just don't. I'm flabbergasted with disbelief that somebody would pay attention to my small ass, you know what I'm talking about? And it's crazy because I'm bigger than both of these niggas, like physically, but it's like, but on the channel, like that, them size don't mean that. They don't give a fuck about my arms and shit. They're like, so what, man? You got 22-inch guns. We don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? We coming over there because Angry's there and DJ's over there right now. So, man, shout out to Angry and DJ, man, and all the other famous people in the family, man. I'm trying to get to where y'all are, bro. Swear to Christ, man. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm telling you, when my ass finally sat down and I ain't got to work so goddamn much, well, I really don't have to work now. I got enough money amassed up where I ain't got to do it, but I do it now because I know, man, I've been working all my life. And if I stop, I feel like it just wouldn't be nothing for me to do much. And I'm not one to sit up on the internet all the time, but when I do get a chance to catch a break, I will be putting more content up and I'll put more into my channel. But I appreciate you guys, really do, for showing up, man. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Angry laughing at me. I don't know what I said funny, but he laughing at me. Jay Scorpio said, say less, bro. I'm going to be tuned in, man. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Angry said, yeah, I do be busy, man. Said, salute Child Lee. Child Lee said, yes. Well, welcome, Child Lee, to the show, man. Did you subscribe? Have you subscribed? If you haven't, man, go and subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? You see the guy right below you, H. Davis. You know, he's one of my bodyguards on this channel. So I'm heavily protected. I feel safe when he comes over. When he's not over here, I'll be ready to give up on the show. I'll be like, you know what? I don't see H. Davis here, man. I'm about to stop the whole stream. Well, it ain't y'all didn't come over here to hear me talk. You know, like I can't talk in front of a large crowd without my security guard. So thank you for H. Davis, man. H. Davis makes all this possible because if he wasn't on here, bro, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be doing the goddamn show, to be honest with you. So just so y'all know, so y'all better thank H. Davis because I wouldn't be over here if it wasn't for that guy. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out H. Davis. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, so back to basketball, man. How many of you guys believe what I believe, man? How many of you guys believe that this could be a dynasty? That we could win multiple championships in a short amount of time? Let's say Luka's over here. I'm going to pose a question. I want you guys to answer it by way of number. Let's say Luka, we sign him to let's say a 5-year contract just to start. You know, he can always extend it later. And he's only 26, so he's still got a lot of time to play. Let's say we sign him to a 5-year contract. Do you guys believe that in 5 years, and also depending on the pieces we end up building around him because he's younger, LeBron will be gone soon. One day he'll be gone. I'm not going to say soon because nobody knows how long LeBron will stick around. That nigga's a fucking vampire. But just looking at the future, Luka, right? Luka has more years in him than LeBron, ahead of him than LeBron has ahead of him because he's a lot older than Luka. But as it stands, if we put the proper pieces around Luka when LeBron is gone from here, let's say Luka has a 5-year window with the Lakers. Do you guys believe what I believe? Do you guys believe that we can possibly three-peat? Do you guys believe that we can win? Let me start with this year. Do you guys believe that we can win it this year? One's in the chat, yes. Two's in the chat, no. One's in the chat, yes. Two's in the chat, no. If I see 1-1, I'm going to be, okay, cool. I'm going to assume that everybody's going to think the same. So anybody believe we can win in 2025? Put a 1 for yes, a 2 for no. And while y'all do that, shout out to Preacher Man for showing up. The tallest person in the Lakers and 5 family, man. The tallest person. I thought it was me at first, but Preach said, man, I'm 6'8". And I was like, damn, man, I feel like a midget then. Who cares about my 6'5" and a half? What was me? Like, you know what I'm talking about? So shout out to Preach, man, for showing up and showing love, man. Jada Scorpio said, I believe Bron playing until he's 45, Majors. Luka will preserve. You know, I said the same thing, bro. I said the same exact thing. He just added if LeBron was going to retire in a year or two, that just went up another 3 years, you should say. So he's 40 now, so if he retired a year or two, that made him 42, so 3. Yeah, 45 is about right. And then he said it. Remember, he said it earlier. He said, man, I think I could play another some year. So, hey, man, possibility. Charlie says 1. Okay, I'm taking it as 1. Angry says 1.5. Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Preach said, oh, yes, definitely. With our defense, our free-flowing offense, and the way we play, definitely, yes. Jada Scorpio says 1. Laker Girl 36, my little sister. Hey, look, listen. If y'all ain't subscribed to her channel yet, man, if you're not subscribed to her channel and you over here with me right now, don't talk to me for 24 hours, bro. Like, I'm not playing no more, dude. Like, no, they got to hear this. That's one person, another person y'all should be subscribed to. It just makes no sense to not be subscribed to her. You know what I'm talking about? Go over there and give a shout out to my little sister, man. Subscribe to her channel, like, share her content. and then you tell her I sent you, and then if I go over there and she tells me, hey, big bro, it was 1,700 motherfuckers watching me, but only 2 people subscribe, bro. That's unacceptable, and you got to see me. I'm pulling up. Go subscribe to my little sister, man. Stop playing, bro. Preach, man. Shout out. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me carefully? Preach say he can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Somebody give me a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat. There he is, Cuban Missile Crisis. He said, trolling bandwagon alliance. He said, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Angry said he can hear me. Okay, cool. I don't care if the rest of y'all can't hear me. Angry said he can hear me, so fuck the rest of y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. So, Preach said, Chris Kamaji. Who the hell is that? I don't know. Christ Kamaji. I don't know. Somebody named after Jesus. I don't know. Okay, everybody gave me a 1. Okay, so that was the answer for 2025, y'all. Do you believe that once we win in 2025, how many of you guys believe that we can repeat in 2026? Ones in the chat, please. Ones in the chat if you believe that we can go 2026. Ones in the chat for the repeat. Ones in the chat. I'm not saying 2s for no's because I want all 1s. If I see a 2, I'm gonna shut down the stream. I promise. So be careful. Ones in the chat if we're gonna go back to back. Ones in the chat. Come on, somebody give me a 1. Okay, Angry gave me a 1. Pre said, and here's another name. Lakers can sign your G League or your league center, Eddie Tavares. I heard of Tavares. There we go. Jada Scorpio said 1. Okay, cool. That's for the 2026 answer. Okay, y'all. About to get a little bit more dangerous in here now. Now, after repeating in 2026, is it too far outside the realm of possibility? Am I doing too much if I were to say that we're going to win in 2027 for a 3-peat? Am I doing too much when I say that? 1s in the chat, please. Yes. 2s in the chat, no. If you said, Major, you're going too far, this is absurd, you're out of control, somebody take his mic away from him, shut down his channel, YouTube. What do y'all think, man? So a 1 for 2027 for the 3-peat. What do y'all say? There we go. Charlie says 1. So Charlie does believe that we can 3-peat if we win this year, win next year. They believe that we can repeat. Jada Scorpio says 1. Preach says 2 championships. Hey, there we go. Angry Laker fan media says, I believe Rob will continue to build the right way around Luke. Me too. Well said. And you know what? He should. They should. If they pretty much, they gave up Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? You know he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer one day. In order for this whole thing to have worked out, because Anthony Davis brought us a championship. In order for this whole thing to have worked out, Luka must bring us at least 1 chip. And because I believe in Luka's abilities, I believe he's, still one of the top 5-7 players in the world. I believe he can bring us multiple championships. I really do. I believe his chance of winning a championship is greater over here with the Lakers than it was with Dallas. That's just what I believe. So right on, Angry. I believe that, man. They should build around this young guy. And we have a young, bustling coach in J.J. Redick. J.J. Redick ain't nothing but 40 years old. So they have time to build and grow with each other. J.D. Scorpio said, as long as Rob gives us the help we need, a 3-peat is highly possible. Yes, it is. It is. And because I'm one of those crazy Laker fans, I'm greedy as a motherfucker, right? And I'm going to tell you why I'm getting ready to say what I'm getting ready to say. If you've been watching the show for a minute, a couple people on here already know what I'm getting ready to say. Right now, we're at 17 chips, right? Red Auerbach's vision was to beat Boston. Always supplant Boston, beat them, always have more championships than them, right? So I come from that era. I remember when he said that on the radio, right? So I'm from that era and that ilk and that mindset that everything is beat Boston to me. I don't care about no other team. I don't care about no other rivalries. I don't care about these new rivalries everybody want to put on us. Oh, y'all in the Nuggets. So y'all, there's no y'all in the Nuggets. There's no y'all in the Clippers. No, I only care about one motherfucker, and that's the Boston Celtics. I don't care about these new rivalries. I don't care about the Warriors and none of that shit. Boston Celtics. That's what I care about, beating them. And in beating them, right, I said that before I leave this planet, right, I want the Lakers to have amassed 30 championships, right, before I leave this. This is why I'm so greedy with the chips. This is why I want us to three-peat and possibly 4 and 5-peat. I want to win every fucking year until I get to number 30. And I said this before, y'all. I said, I want the Lakers to win 30 championships, and I'm so serious when I say this. If we win 30 championships, right, if we get to 30 in my lifetime, I can leave this world a happy man. I'm serious. I'm serious. If it takes us another 50 years to get 13 more championships, let's see, 50 years, I'll be 100 years old. Okay? I don't know if I'll make it that far. I like fried chicken way too much. But if we don't, if we're at 29 championships and I'm 103 years old, I won't die until I get that 30th one. I don't care if it takes me to 130. Sheer will and determination will keep me alive long enough for us to get that 30th championship. And then finally, after 362 years, we finally get number 30, then that's when I'll go. I truly believe I've already set things aside where I can preserve myself long enough to live here long enough to see 30 championships. Soon as the day we have the 30th championship, the day after the parade, lay me out there in the middle of Figueroa and throw a big-ass Laker blanket over me and say, here lies 365-year-old Laker fan, Major. You know what I'm talking about? I'm serious. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm serious. I could be a pile of bones laying in the middle of the street. Bones and eyeballs. That's it. Muscle be gone. Skin be gone. Won't even recognize me. I probably still have some hair or something. Maybe my sunglasses or whatever the case may be. But I'm telling you, once we get number 30, lay me out there in the middle of Figueroa and encase me in bronze and make me a statue out there. Put me right up near, I don't know, put me on. Hell, you ain't even got to put me on Fig. Put me on Adams or Washington or some shit. You know? So, but in all seriousness, y'all, I do believe that we're on a way to a championship this year and possibly starting a dynasty. The Luka era begins, ladies and gentlemen. It begins now. Look at Jada Scorpio laughing at me. Oh, man, did I say something funny? I didn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? It's angry fault. Anyway, look, y'all. Man, thank y'all for showing up. It was going to be a short show. I really do appreciate it. I wasn't expecting a lot of people to come in, man. I was thinking y'all just going to come check out the show later after it aired or whatever. But, man, thank y'all for coming up, supporting my bustling, but small but bustling channel, man. I promise you I'll bring y'all more content. I will be working on upgrading my channel. I just don't have the time, man. I don't have the time. I figure if I'm get the paid version of it and do it all that, then I'll be up here every day, man, because it don't make no sense to pay for something, and I'm not up here to give you guys constant content. So because I do it sparingly, I'm sticking with the simplicity of it right now. But I do say that every game that we win, I do come back on the next day to talk about it. Or if we lose emphatically, I do come back on and try to talk about it. I'm trying to give you guys more and more content each and every day just to reel y'all in, to keep y'all entertained, man. But if you want to go to the bigger channels, if you want to go get the detailed Laker information, man, I'm going to give you 2 main channels, and then I'll go on from there. But Lakers in 5, he's not up here, man. He'd probably be mad at me if you see this show. Like, damn, man, you went on there and you didn't tell niggas. You know what I'm talking about? I try to let little bro rest or whatever the case may be. He'll see it later and come give me a comment. But Lakers in 5, man, that's DJ. Y'all know who he is, man. Please go over there, like, share, subscribe to his content, and also become a faithful, loyal member like I am, man, of Laker 5, 6, or 7. He has 3 different memberships over there, man. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be cheap. Go over there and spend a little bit of money. You know what I'm talking about? I got the highest membership. I'm Lakers in 5. I'm number 3 in that organization up there. He bestowed that blessing upon me, and I take it very, very seriously. I like to go up there and give my takes. That is a platform whereby he allows you to give your takes. And he also does something a lot of other platforms don't do. He allows you to go up there, and you don't even have to be a Laker fan. I hate it, of course. Me and him talked about it on the phone. We argued 3 hours one time. Man, DJ, no, no, like siblings do. That's my little brother, do. Nah, no. But he knows I don't like none. I can't, except for some people that's already in the family that we know are non-Laker fans. I don't like new non-Laker fans coming up talking shit and trying to overtake the channel, whatever the case may be. And then that's when your boy got to get up there and shut niggas down. Y'all done heard me get up there and cook niggas before. But please go over there, like, share, subscribe to Lakers in 5 content, man. He's got the dope content. He's going on for the game tonight. I'm pretty sure of it, man. And then he also has playback, and he has his hands in other stuff, man. So please go over there to give little bro a subscribe, man, and tell him I sent you over there, bro. And he will tell me if you came. If, like I said, if you don't, if he tells me, and if he tells me, man, that you didn't subscribe and I just asked you nicely, this gonna be me and you. Just get ready. When you see me, just put some gloves on and just get ready. Throw hands, because I ain't about to argue with you. So yeah, go over there, give my brother a shout out, man. And then, and the second show, who goes deep into details, man, when it comes to this Laker thing, man. But he talks about everything else too. But whenever there's a game going on or whatever the case may be, Angry Lakers Fan Media, man, please go over there and like, share, subscribe to his channel. That's my other little brother. I call them little brothers, not because of stature, but because they're younger than me. You know what I'm saying? They respect me as such. I respect them as such. So please go over there, man, and give a shout out to him. Help him grow his channel, man, because he's going to give you some content. He's going to give you some entertainment. He's going to give you that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Go over there, and you join his channel too. You know what I'm saying? Go over there, man. Y'all need to stop being cheap and start patronizing black businesses. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, damn, do I got to choke you? Like, just go, bro. Just go over there, support my little bro, man. I go over there every chance I can, every now and again, man. I'll be busy as hell sometime. Sometime I get a chance to do it, sometime I don't. But I'm pretty sure he's going to go live for the game as well, you know what I'm saying? Or at least an after show or something like that. So please go over there and watch the game with both of those guys, one of those guys, with whatever suits your boat, floats your boat. And go support the channel, man, like I support the channel. And then we got Laker Girl 36. I already told y'all about Lil Sis, man. Go over there. She have dope interviews, man. I'm pretty sure she got a bunch of things coming down the pipe. Very, very busy woman. And she does her job, and she does it well. And she falls back and lets you talk. She lets y'all talk. But if you get out of hand up there, don't think that sweet voice is just going to let y'all just do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, if you get out of hand, she's going to cuss you the fuck out. I told her, I said, sis, she said, bro, can I cuss somebody out? I said, you know what? Cuss them out. It's your goddamn show. You grown. Cuss them. Nigga, get out of line. Cuss they ass out. So I'm telling you, bro, she got those hands. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, shout out to Laker Girl 36, man. Salute to the rest of the family that come up here, man. Everybody from Lakers in 5 and Angry's channel, everybody that come up here and support your boy, man. Y'all know how crazy I am. Y'all know I'm a big kid. I'm going to make y'all laugh. I don't mean half the shit I say, but then I mean most of the shit that I do say. So you never know what's what. But if you ask me, I'll tell you the truth all the time, man. Until next time, hopefully let's get this win tonight so I can talk about it tomorrow. And come in when I do my other shows, man. I got another show coming up called Emotional Intelligence with my boy Francisco. We'll be talking about emotional intelligence in a relationship, business, partnership, friendships, and just in life in general. It has nothing to do with sports, but everything to do with regular life. And you might learn something, so come in on the lecture, man. As I like to leave y'all always, man, peace and blessings. Please go out there, be a blessing to somebody today. I pray that you all are blessed. Man, be safe out there no matter what you're doing, no matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? May God always walk with you and protect you and keep you. Until next time, this is Major Level Entertainment. I'm out. Peace and blessings, y'all. Oh, shout out to Mr. Player Made, man. I just see you right there. He said, hit that like button. That's right, man. That's right. Thank you, Jay. Said, great show, bro. Salute. Will you be on Lakers in 5 for the game? I always go up there to give. I might be in the chat if I can't get up on the panel. I'll have time to get up in the chat and do my little preliminary chat, whatever. But if I get a chance to get up on the panel, I will get up there on the panel. But I got a lot of work to do tonight. I got to do a couple people taxes and spend some time with the wife. You know what I mean? But I definitely always try to listen in on the show. All right. But if I hear something interesting up there, I might peel away from work and get up there and cook like I usually do. All right. So until then, y'all, peace and blessings. See y'all on the next one. All right.